Hello everyone, welcome to today's Daily Source with myself, Mr. Noah Hammond. This is the show where I meditate and then I tap in, I give myself the guidance that I most need to hear and I share it with all of you. Then at the end of the show, I ask myself a question to ponder to help me put that advice into play in my life. And I hope that you all get something out of this. I know that this practice has been deeply transformational for me. Every night I watch the video again and kind of get the download, and it's been super helpful. So keep on rolling. Let's tap in, see what's coming through today. What do I most need to hear for my highest good, for the highest good of all other beings involved? I don't know where these words are going, but I'm just going to start saying them and they'll go somewhere. First thing I heard was just keep rolling, 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 rolling. Why? You never know how things are going to go and how things are going to end up. And no matter if things are good or things are bad, things are tough, things are fun, things are joyous, things are bright and shiny, things are gloomy, your job is to just keep rolling along. Because at the end of your life, or at various periods during your life, you're going to be able to look back on the previous chunk of occurrences, the previous 10 years, the previous 2 years, the previous 6 months, whatever it is, your entire life, looking back on it. And at some point, you're going to be able to see that every single thing happened in such divine synchronicity, and that everything, whether it was in the moment perceived as good or bad, was ultimately designed perfectly, like beyond your intelligence, beyond any human intelligence, from a divine intelligence. Every event in your life has been shaping you perfectly to live the experience you're here to live, to have the experience you're here to have, to be who you're here to be, and to gather the lessons you're here to gather, the expansion you're here to have. So you just keep rolling, 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 whether it's good or bad, up or down, because at some point, guaranteed, it's going to make total, complete, divine sense to you, and you'll be grateful for the whole experience, whether it was tough in the moment or whether it was beautiful in the moment, and everything in between. Anything else? Well, that's it for today. That's the message. Just keep rolling. If I can say from my human perspective, I've been having a seriously tough time growing my business because I'm just working so hard. I've got more clients than we can really even handle, and I got to this point this week where I was like working so hard, like focused, diligent, but there's just more hours than I can do, and I've even got team around me, and I feel like I can't hand my team off enough stuff and this and that. And I got to this like breaking point where I'm like, this pressure pushed me into something, and what the pressure pushed me into is to reach out to someone who I know does coaching specifically around this topic of like how to build your A team around you and to get out of like the stress of like the 80-hour work week and to bring on the actual deep level support that you want in your business. And so now moving forward with that person and creating a structure where we can mutually support each other. And it's like, if I hadn't gotten to this place of uber pressure, I probably would have never reached out to them. You know, I would have kept on going, but I can see that this is almost certainly going to be something that is another little twitch, another or tweak, another little like nugget of gold for my development in having me be who I'm really here to be. So in retrospect, immediately, you know, even just 2 days later, I'm looking at the pressure as, wow, what a blessing. You know, if I didn't have it, would I've actually made the shift, reached out for the support, done what I need to do to become who I'm here to be, to achieve what I'm here to do? Like, no, I probably wouldn't have. So thank you for that pressure. And the funny thing is that immediately after I reached out and created the scenario where I'm going to be getting support around that specific issue, the pressure kind of faded away. Even though there's still as much stuff on my plate, the pressure just kind of left. So I think that's just direct evidence of what this message was here for me today. And anything, let me tap back in, like powerful question to pose for today. It's something like, how can I allow for the reality, or no, how can I create evidence for myself that this principle is true? What can I look back on and immediately see evidence that things perceived as bad or things perceived as good, whichever one, they're crafting me for the perfect experience I'm here to have, to be who I'm here to be, to do what I'm here to do. Something like that. I don't know. I'm going to maybe not do the whole, I went into my brain and spoke from my perspective, gave an example. I feel like I lost the stream a little bit, but whatever. We keep rolling on the Daily Source. All right, y'all, that's it for today. Sending you tons of love, tons of positivity, tons of good energy. Make it an amazing day, and I'll talk to you again soon.